Hello, hello. My name is Vaishali Hanwat, and today's my story name is the Sparrow and the Crow. The Sparrow and the Crow is a story that offers valuable lessons about the wisdom, humility, and the consequence of our choices. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there live a wise old sparrow. She was known for her intelligence and the kindness, and the other birds often sought her advice. One day, a crow, who was very proud of his strength and the loud cow, and came to a sparrow with a challenge. Why do you always act like you know everything? The crow mock, and I'm stronger. Can I higher than you? Let's see who is better. The sparrow with her usual calm, Demnor replied, I don't claim to you better than anyone. We all have all strengths and the weaknesses. But if you want to complete, let's have a contents. The sparrow injured and the prove his and the prove his superiority, quickly agreed. And let's race to the top. Let's race to the top of the mountains. He said certain that his powerful wings would carry him to victory. The sparrow nodded. All right, she said, but let's make it interesting. We will start at down. Whoever reaches the top of the mountain first will be declared the winner. The next morning, as the sun began to rise, the sparrow and the crow set off on their race. The crow flapped his wings furiously and soon flew far ahead to that the sparrow. He looked back and saw her flying slowly and carefully, close to the ground, and lushed to himself. This will be easier than I thought, he said. Um, as the crow reached halfway up the mountain, he felt try and decided to take a short rest. I have already won this race, he thought. The sparrow is nowhere near, so he found a tree branch and settled down to nap, and confident that he could still win after a short break. Meanwhile, the sparrow continued her journey steadily. She knew that the crow would underestimate her and tire himself out. She used her knowledge of the forest and the winds, and to glide smoothly conserving her energy. As she passed the sleeping crow, she smiled and herself, but made no sound, not wanting to make him. When the crow finally woke up, the sun was already high in the sky. He realized he had slept longer than he independent, and quickly took off, flying as fast as she could. But when he reached the top of the mountain, he was shocked to find the sparrow already there, perched on a branch, waiting for him. How did you get here before me? The crow asked. The sparrow looked at him kindly, uh, and said. You may be stronger than faster, but I'm a wiser, and while you wasted your energy and time, I flew steadily, knowing that persistence and the patience would help me reach my goal. um, The crow hung his head in a shame, realizing that his arrogance and the overconfidence had cost him the race. He learned an important lessons that day. It's not always the strongest or the fastest who wins, but those who are the patient, wise, and the determined. From that day on, the crow respected the sparrow and often sought her counsel. The two became good friends, and the crow learned to value wisdom over strength, and the humility over. So, the moral of the story, this story teaches us that intelligence and the perseverance are often more important than the brute strength, and that true wisdom lies in knowing our strengths and the weaknesses, and using them wisely. Thank you.